Solomon relied on the experience of sailors employed in a commercial fleet of.
These were Canaanites. These were Canaanites. Go ahead.
It says Solomon relied on the expertise of the sailors employed in the commercial fleet of Hiram of Tyre for transporting the materials for the temple. And then it says, and on Hiram's sailors for navigating the fleet supplied by him at Ezion-Geber near Elath on the Red Sea. These seagoing ships traded at faraway Tarshish and Ophir for large amounts of gold for Solomon's treasury. Jehoshaphat attempted to emulate Solomon's achievement and ended disastrously. Inland waters were the home of crafts like the ferry boat, and carried King David, newly crowned, across the river Jordan at Gilgal. In New Testament, fishing and travel across Lake Tiberias, the Sea of Galilee, are commonly reported. On one occasion, Jesus used a fishing boat as pulpit. The Mediterranean travels of Paul were beset by shipwrecks and becalmed seas, especially his final voyage to Rome. His trips were made on trading vessels and as grain boat running between Alexandria, Egypt, and Puteoli, Italy. Evidence from the ancient world. Artifacts recovered by archaeologists in the area occupied by the ancient Hebrews and the history of water transport in the ancient Near East corroborate this picture of the Hebrews as landlubbers. Other peoples, however, plied rivers and seas in boats from earliest times. The oldest known model boat for as early as 5000 BC was found broken and left on the floor below a series of 17 temples at Eridu in southern Mesopotamia by about 4000 BC. There is evidence from southern Iraq and southwest Iran for cargo carrying boats, small boats for local passengers, traffic with little freight, and an intermediate type that could carry both passengers and some freight. The sail was probably in use and trade by sea was underway. The earliest certain representation of a sail comes from Egypt and belongs to the end of the pre-dynastic period, circa 3200 BC. No doubt the Egyptians did invent their sail quite early, because a boat carried downstream on the Nile could always take advantage of the prevailing wind from the north to sail back upstream.
Yeah, so we get the point right there that Esau didn't make up nothing, man. He got this from the ancient world, from the people of the ancient world. All right? All right, go ahead, Ak.
All right, this is from a webpage, History Mystery, Ancients in America. It says, long before Columbus sailed to North America, this hemisphere may have been visited by other Europeans, ancient Romans, Chinese, and Japanese, even the ancient Egyptians. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Many of us learned that rhyme, part of a longer history poem, when being taught in school that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Although nothing can be taken away from Christopher Columbus' daring voyage, he certainly was not the first to arrive on the shores of Americas. And if I'm not mistaken, he never even made it to America, right? Yeah. For one thing, there were already people here, which we've been saying that for years. Many Native American nations. It's fairly well documented that Icelander Leif Erikson successfully sailed to North America in the year 1000, almost 500 years prior to Columbus' voyage. In fact,
let me say something on that. Yeah. That's Leif Erikson, right? He said the year 1000, which was 1000 AD. Keep that in mind.
Yep, 1000 AD. In fact, there's a growing amount of proof suggesting that a lot of the familiar history of human exploration and discovery by our ancestors, as we were taught, it may be quite wrong. There's hard evidence of ancient civilizations making their mark in places where, according to traditionally accepted history, they just shouldn't be. Here's an overview of some of the most remarkable and fascinating cases. Now, under this section here, it says Greeks and Romans in the New World. Coins. Roman coins have been found in Venezuela and Maine. Roman coins were found in Texas at the bottom of an Indian mound at Round Rock. The mound is dated approximately 800 AD. In 1957, by a small boy, found a coin in a field near Phoenix City, Alabama, from Syracuse on the island of Sicily and dated from 490 BC. In the town of Helena, Oklahoma, another out-of-place coin was found in 1976. Experts identified it as a bronze tetradoch originally struck in Antioch, Syria in 63 AD and bearing the profile of Emperor Nero. In 1882, a farmer in Cass County, Illinois, picked up bronze coin, later identified as a coin of Antiochus IV, one of the kings of Syria who reigned from 175 BC to 164 BC, who is mentioned in the Bible.
Now these Roman coins, this proves that you had Israelites that were under the Roman Empire. That was they were province of the Roman Empire, and they dealt with Roman coins as well as Hebrew money. And a lot of them knew about the New World, and they came over here and they brought them coins with them, man. Because Esau didn't. Matter of fact, during the time of Christopher Columbus, there was a big thing going around that the earth was flat, and then you fall off the earth and some great turtle will eat your ass. So these devils wasn't on no level. The Most High had to put the spirit on them to take over, because they didn't have the spirit to take over, man. The Most High, the reason why this man is in power, because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put them in power to punish us, but to show prophecy. All right, go ahead.
Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
Yeah, so Esau was the basis of all men.
Yeah, this is from the book of Job 30 and 7. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
And that's talking about Esau, man. So you being exposed, devil. You being exposed. And like your skirt is being pulled. All right, now I want to go. Oh, you want to get that? All right, go ahead.
I got it right here.
All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 47 and 2. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, so this man is being exposed for being a bum, for being a complete nobody. All right? Now I want to go from there to a number of scriptures. The first scripture is 1 Kings, the 22nd chapter, and the 44th verse. If you want, you can start up above that a couple of verses. That's up to you. So I want you to get that first.
2 Kings.
Start at 42.
Okay, 2 Kings 22 and 42. Jehoshaphat was 30 and 5 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 20 and 5 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Azubah, the daughter of Shilhi. And he walked in all the ways of Asa, king, his father. He turned not aside from it, doing that which was right in the eyes of the Lord. Nevertheless, the high places were not taken away, for the people offered and burnt incense yet in the high places.
Because you had Israelites following them gods from the Egyptians and the Babylonians and so forth.
This is 1 King. Okay. It says, and Jehoshaphat made peace with the king of Israel. Now the rest of the acts of Jehoshaphat and his might that he showed and how he warred, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? And the remnant of the Sodomites, which remained in the days of his father Asa, he took out of the land. There was then no king in Edom, a deputy was king. Jehoshaphat made ships